Yo, 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 what's going on? Terrell Hall of Fame, D-Line, TBKC, and all that other good shit. All right, well, I told y'all I was going to be doing something different, and this time they want me to do something different, so I'm going to do something different. I'm late, but it was good to let the dust settle because more and more bullshit came along. Deontay Wilder. Now, let me tell you this. It was the worst fight ever. Him and Tyson Fury, I mean, you just saw. I'm not with all the excuses. Let's start there. Deontay Wilder, it boils down to this, man. You got outfought, Uh, period. You got outfought. I don't know if you didn't have a game plan or you just didn't follow your game plan, but the excuses about this suit, the 40-pound suit, took your legs away. The punch to the back of the head. Now we got people talking about, Fury had some stuff in his gloves and they were down. Look, it's all bullshit, man. The bottom line of what it was is that Deontay Wilder went in there with, I don't know what kind of mentality, but he just didn't box. And it's not, I think people are a little bit crazy when they say that he can't box and it's going to be the same thing next fight. It's some small things that he can do to just totally change to change the way this fight went. For one, you're outweighed by 40 to 50 pounds regardless. I believe Wilder came in overweight by putting on, 17 pounds from his last fight. You're lean, you're a lighter fighter. Use that to your advantage. You're an athletic guy. First and foremost, you can't lie on the ropes with a 270-pound man laying on you. That's what really tore your legs up. You allowed yourself to be backed up against the ropes. It was effective in taking away, the one thing that you rely on is the right hand real heavy. You never threw uppercuts to at least scare this dude to get him up off you, you know what I mean, as he tried to close in on you. And those are things that, in your camp, you got to work on, and mentally you got to be there. For one, you got to learn how to run. You got to learn how to escape those ropes. If this guy is going to charge out and back you out, you got to get him back to the center of the ring. You got to get him back to the center of the ring. Use your feet work. Use your angles. Be a matador. Those who know, a little bit about the footwork of boxing, you got to shift and change angles a lot. You got to back up out of there. You got to stay in constant movement to create an opening. That's all you want. Is Deontay Wilder going to be able to outfight Tyson Fury for 12 rounds? No. Yeah, and when I say fight, I mean box. But can he turn this into a knockdown, drag out, war type of scenario to where I'm going to let my hands loose? Another thing, he didn't do that fight where he wasn't throwing very many punches. Yes, he can do that. You are the bigger hitter. You are the more athletic man. You're not the bigger man. You're not the more skilled boxer. So the only way that Deontay Wilder can win this next fight is to stay active, keep the big man moving. Make the big man exert energy on that 270-plus pound frame. Make him move around. You the lighter fighter, you should have a better gas. Make him move. Make him move. Keep shifting the angles. Look for your opening. Bam. Not one punch, but you got to keep on engaging him until the point that you said his fist is like pillows. Well, he did hurt you in this fight, but at the same time, I still believe in that aspect that if y'all got into a situation of a dog fight, especially more in the ring where you can create enough space to get your right hand off and that left hook off, that your punches are more damaging. You have the higher probability of putting him down than he does you. If it goes to the ropes to where you can't create any kind of distance, you can't create any kind of movement, and now he's laying on you. Several times I've seen him using the old school tactic of hooking Wilder up under the neck and putting that extra weight on it. It's like a damn chokehold. You pressing down on the arteries, and it ain't like you got to come across the throat. Just that weight on the back of your neck and that arm pressing down on the arteries against the body. It's draining you. It's draining you. It's draining you. You can't allow yourself to be in that position. You have to learn how to run up out of there. It's no shame in that. You see it in the UFC a lot of times where a guy kick his foot out and whip around the ring like, nah, we're not going to do that. Let's get back to the center of the ring. We've seen great boxers do it. They're like, no, I'm not going to sit here and trade punches with you in a corner and let you close me down. Get back to the middle of the ring where I can use my speed, where I can use my athleticism. And now it becomes a thing of, yes, Fury is still the better boxer in the middle of the ring, but it's in space now. And the best thing about that space is that Wilder has the ability to end this shit with one punch. In space, that one punch is available. With him being as light as he is, and he does have pretty good feet, Now, he'll have 6 months to work on this, but he needs to learn how to shift angles. It's just like a bullfighter. Fury wants to come ahead at you so bad, man. Take that back foot, pivot out. If you want to come here and you see me here, now when I pivot out, I'm here. I'm to the side of you. The right hand can come in like a jackhammer. You know, Tyson Fury, although a very good boxer, he's not the kind of guy that, you know, if he's on a charging, 270-pound man charging you, don't move easy. You know what I mean? Don't change directions easy. Change those directions up. Give yourself a fighting chance to where even if you don't land this right hand all the way, I don't care who you is. You feel that coming and they barely miss, it starts you to thinking. It starts you to thinking about the possibility that I could get knocked the fuck out. You're going to slow down. On those ropes, Fury felt very comfortable. The reason he felt very comfortable is he knew it was no way possible as a skilled fighter that Wilder was going to hurt him from a short distance. Wilder has never shown the ability to hurt anyone from a short distance. So, so if this is chess, now you got to come back with your own checkmate, Wilder. You got to get back to the middle of the ring, just like you did in the first fight when you actually dropped him. And you got to go ahead and keep this fight in the middle of the ring and keep that man moving. You cannot become the stable fighter. You got to get your cardio up. You got to move around and make this big guy move to see if you can not only tire his legs, but create some angles to hit the man yourself and turn it into a dog fight. You need to be the aggressor. You need to be throwing more punches. Up your percentage, up your ability to hurt this man. You need to be active. You know, I hear all the talk about the king is back and this and that and the other. You will not win the next fight if you turn yourself once again into what you've become, a one-punch fighter that waits around for this one opening and allow this man to back you into a corner. The results are going to be the same. You need to go back to some of your thinking when you was a bronze medalist in the 08 Olympics, and you need to use your feet and get a little bit more technical, but at the same time put a little bit of whoop ass in there and turn this into a brawl. I believe that Deontay Wilder can win a brawl because he's got the ultimate equalizer. But can he win a boxing match? He's not going to beat this guy in a boxing match. Turn into a brawl. See y'all in July. Much love, y'all.